beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your man, Junior, aka Smoking Guns out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, tonight's video, this is actually the aftermath with Gervonta Davis versus Hector Garcia. And dude, this fight went literally like I thought it was going to go. I called it verbatim in my final thoughts video that I released yesterday. And dude, it was actually a really good fight. It was actually more of a chess match than I thought it was going to be. But a lot of people were counting out a dude like Hector Garcia like he was going to be such an easy fight. But going into this fight, I knew he had some attributes that was going to be able to give a dude like Gervonta Tank Davis problems. One of the main things that he was doing really well in this fight is how he was using that lead hand, using that jab, using that right hook, his lead hook. And another thing that I liked that he was doing very well was how he was using that counter left hand that I knew that he was going to be using. I knew that he had a really fast counter left hand, and he was definitely using that every time a dude like Gervonta Davis would try to commit to something. Hector Garcia would use that counter left hand to be able to keep Gervonta Davis at bay, to try to keep him in check. But the one thing that I like that Gervonta Tank Davis was doing is every time that Hector Garcia would use that left hand, he would roll with it and counter with his own left hand. And another thing that surprised me with Hector Garcia is he wasn't really using his feet like that. He was actually controlling the pace and the tempo with his jab, with his lead hook. Like I said, that he was using really well. And it was definitely throwing Gervonta Tank Davis off. And it definitely took some rounds for Gervonta Tank Davis to be able to find his rhythm, to be able to find his timing, to be able to find his distance, to be able to get in on a dude like Garcia. And after a few rounds, when he started to find his rhythm, started to find his distance, he was doing a really good job, like I said, being able to use his own left hand. And one of the things that I like that Gervonta was doing really well is Hector Garcia, I said in my final thoughts video that his defense ain't really like that. He was more trying to use the distance and the range to be able to control Gervonta Davis. But when he would use this jab, he doesn't bring his hands back to his face. So when he would throw that jab, Gervonta Davis would come over the top with that left hand. And that actually ended up being his demise going on later into the rounds. And in the 8th round, when Hector Garcia, he was throwing the jab, Gervonta Davis actually came right over the top with it like he started doing with his own left hand, hit him in the top of the head, and you could see that it wobbled Garcia. And when he was able to get his composure a bit, he was backing up to the ropes, threw the right hand again, threw it lazy. Gervonta Davis came over the top with his left, hit him right in the damn chin. And dude, you could already tell it was the beginning of the end. And it was very lucky for Garcia that it was the end of the round, because you already know that Gervonta Tank Davis was about to knock his ass out in a crazy ass fashion. But when Hector Garcia was in his corner, you could hear in his corner that he said he couldn't see. There was something wrong with his eye. He said he couldn't see anything. He didn't know where he was at. And when the bell rung for them to go into the 9th round, he didn't answer the bell, and it was a TKO win for a dude like Gervonta Tank Davis. So you got to give Gervonta Tank Davis his props for being able to stop a dude like Hector Garcia, especially with him being such a tough dude, being undefeated. So you definitely got to give Gervonta Tank Davis his props for this damn win, man. That was a really good win for him. And he definitely showed a lot to be able to adjust to a dude like Hector Garcia going into this fight. Now, with that being stated, it definitely looks like that Ryan Garcia fight is going to be coming up ahead. They said that they have it scheduled in April. So with this fight now being next, I'm definitely excited to see what the buildup for this fight is going to be like. And we can finally be able to see who was the better fighter between the two, with a dude like Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right. So I hope you like the video. Holla at your man.